Hello everybody, this is Big Boss Calvin 83. It's been a while since I've done this, but this person right here just gave me no choice. Now I'm going to read the comment and give my commentary along the way. Okay, here we are. Under my video, confidence is effing BS. Basically, I'll say the word confidence is fucking bullshit, and it is. But some of you people some of you guys just want to believe the lies that women tell you. You guys are so stupid. It's like, this is why women can stereotype us and betray us as idiots and stuff and call us stupid, because you know why we're stupid? Because you're listening to a person who's emotional and non-logical, and she's not born that way. Society tells women that they don't have to be accountable for anything that they do. Not only that, they're taught that they're emotional. Yeah, they may be emotional in certain areas, and men may be emotional in certain areas, but we're more logical in certain areas when it comes to life. Women are more so emotional in certain areas, but they're taught that they're completely emotional and have no logical critical thinking skills, which I think is bullshit. You understand? So society tells women, oh, just say you're emotional, and you're not responsible for anything. And that message is dangerous, because you're telling women they can do whatever the fuck they want to do, and they're not accountable for anything, and they're never responsible for anything that they do. Women lie all the damn time. Women will always lie to cover her own butt. The reason why women lie and make these excuses and justifications is so they don't be accountable and responsible for what the decisions that they make and what they do, and the choices that they make in life and the actions they do that most of the time make them miserable. Now, without wasting time, this guy is named Batman 05655. When you don't know what confidence actually is, of course, you will feel this way. Educate yourself. You know what? Here's my response. Dear sheep, you are a lost cause. Go look at my playlist in regards to confidence, my video series on confidence. Did you think this motherfucker did that? No. Most of you guys, most of you trolls, male or females, every time I tell you to go do your research, y'all don't do it. And I always wonder why. Even if I give you the sources and the supporting facts, y'all still come up with excuses not to look up the truth, not to look up the facts that back up what I'm saying, or what anybody's saying. And it's annoying. You guys just love being ignorant and stupid as hell. And that's why I just tell y'all, just go look it up, because I'm just tired of bringing facts, and more facts, truth, with supporting facts and evidence that you need to understand why I feel the way I feel, why I think this way. But you guys don't do that, and you guys and girls do not do that. Back on the subject. I am well educated on the subject. So you need to educate yourself and look up the definition of confidence. Did you think he looked it up? Hell no, but I'm going to look it up for him after I read this. Bottom line, you know that confidence and feeling positive has nothing to do with attracting women, which is the truth. You can feel confident and feel positive and love yourself all day. If a girl don't like you, or women don't like you, and they find you undesirable, and if they don't find you attractive, and they stereotype you out as ill, you're undesirable, you're ugly, I don't want to have nothing to do with you, get away from me, or I'll call the police. This is what happened to most guys who live true force loneliness, or just guys in general. Get away from me. I'm going to call somebody to beat you up, or pepper spray you, or spit at you, or threaten to shoot you, threaten to kill you for saying hi, because she looked at you for 1 to 5 seconds. Now she don't want to get to know you. So it's all about looks, and it's all about what you have. It's about looks and low-grade gold digging, hypergamy, being materialistic and superficial and artificial as hell. That's what I mean. Confidence don't work. And back to reading the subject. Back to reading my comment. Confidence is just an excuse for bitches to fuck with bad boys, thugs, and jerks, and no good males. When a woman stereotypes out a man from 1 to 5 seconds, no amount of confidence will get her to like that man. Where she labeled that man as an undesirable, that man having confidence will not get that bitch to change her mind to like that man. You can't make women, you cannot make a woman, correction, or anybody like you, no matter what a man does, no matter what you do. People, no matter what you do, you cannot make people like you if they already dislike you. Stop wasting your time trying to get people to like you. Stop trying to conform. Stop trying to kiss their butt. Stop trying to jump through hoops and be like a guy who works in Ringling Brothers, works at a freaking circus, and trying to get people to like you. And stop. And guys, basically to the men I'm talking to, stop trying to get a woman's approval. It don't mean nothing. It's not going to benefit you. If a woman ain't interested in you, forget her. And as a matter of fact, most women are not interested in 90% of the guys out here. 80%, excuse me, that's to be completely accurate. Most women are not interested in 80% of the men out here in this world. They're chasing 10% of the men, leaving 80% of us guys. They're chasing 20% of the men of the population, especially in America. While 80% of us men are forced to live alone because of that. Because women are so shallow, superficial, and fake as hell. And that's what I'm trying to say in my comment. In this last sentence, the only way women will like confidence if they already find the man attractive, just like having money. Don't bring that PUA trash in my page. Fuck out of here, sheep. You know what? Let me show you the definition of confidence right now. Here we are. Here we are. Confidence.
Confidence.
Like I said, here it is. Noun. First definition. Full trust, belief in the powers, trustworthiness, or reliability of a person or thing. When we have every confidence and ability to succeed. Confidence basically means full trust within yourself, belief in the powers of your abilities, trustworthiness of yourself, and reliable of you as a person or thing. Full trust, belief in the powers, trustworthiness, or reliability of a person or thing. Number 2, belief in oneself and one's abilities or powers, self-confidence, self-reliance, assurance. Let me read that again. Belief in oneself and one's powers or abilities, self-confidence, self-reliance, assurance. Here it is. You can look up the definition yourself. I'm not going to give you the link because I already stated this so many times in my videos. Excuse me. Certitude, assurance. A secret that is confided or imparted, trust fully. That's all confidence means. What the fuck does that have to do with attracting women? Nothing. Google is your friend. Now, since we already looked at the definition of confidence, now back to this loser's response. Big Boss Calvin 83. Big Boss Calvin 83. You know, you come off extremely immature by starting off insulting someone that's just because they have a different viewpoint. First of all, I did not insult you by calling you a sheep. You are a sheep. And you can take it any way you want. You are a motherfucking sheep. You are stupid as hell. You are the one who's immature because I gave you information. I challenged your beliefs, which most people do, and your ideologies of why you stand by what you stand by. I gave you the information to look up something that you should be looking up, but you want to be in freaking denial. I can't help you if you do not want to learn, and if you do not want to grow as a person by getting and acquiring the knowledge that you need to succeed in life. Period. If you actually know what confidence is, then you will realize it derives from loving oneself. Here we go with that bullshit. Probably a woman saying this stuff. Accepting of who you are ultimately allows you to be comfortable within your own skin. First of all, this sentence right here, you are assuming, you are making an assumptions. You are making a freaking assumption. You don't know my life. You do not know me personally. You are assuming for me. And this is what Bill Greathouse has talked about. This is what everybody else has talked about, especially within the True Force Loneliness community. Within the True Force Loneliness community, TFL already, people who are living TFL already heard that BS. Love yourself. And I'm not saying you shouldn't love yourself. But what I'm saying is that loving yourself and feeling good about yourself and thinking positive and feeling positive has nothing to do with getting a woman in your life as a man. Even if you try telling a woman that. Try telling an ugly chick this stuff. Oh, be confident. Oh, be confident. Love yourself. She's going to look at you like you're crazy. Because what do men go by? What has society told men to go by? Looks. But guess what? Women are going by looks and everything else at the same time. Women are very visual themselves. So when they say confidence, it's freaking bullshit. You are assuming you do not know my life. You were never with me when I was a baby, when I was a child, when I was growing up. You didn't know me when I went through puberty of my middle school years and became a teenager, a younger man in my high school years and college years. When I tried talking to women, it didn't matter how nice I was, how polite, how respectful I was, and how much confidence I had. I had the confidence to talk to you, talk to a woman, to ask a woman out, do whatever. It had nothing to do with how much confidence I had and how much I felt good about myself. It didn't matter how much weight I lost or how much muscle mass and how skinny I was and how athletic I was. It didn't matter if I was an athlete. It didn't matter how smart I was. It didn't fucking matter. I still got rejected, just like most men do. What you are stating is just a fallacy. That's all I can say. And then you're gonna say I'm negative. Well, if you've been treated like shit all your life, not only being a man in this society, facing misandry, and then being on top of that, being a man of color, being a black man in America, you would feel angry too. Me being comfortable being comfortable within myself and thinking positive and having positive feelings and thoughts. That's what you women say. Y'all don't believe that BS. Come on, try telling a fat chick, an ugly girl, period, about that stuff. Feel confident and love yourself. Y'all gonna say, no, men go by looks and we're shallow and superficial if you don't not find the girl attractive. But y'all women do it. Y'all women are very superficial and very shallow and hypocritical as fuck. But it's okay for you to be shallow, superficial, and artificial, and hypergamous, and have a false sense of entitlement. It's okay for y'all to do that. But if a man wants something from a woman, we can't have it. We gotta qualify. But you women don't have to qualify for anything. Whatever you want, we should just give it to you because you got a vagina. I'm so sick and tired of these double standards. Back to the comment this idiot has wrote me. See what you and many others like Kent Malik lack. Love for yourself. Instead of working on yourself, here we go with another assumption. Working on myself has nothing to do with getting a chick. And only working for myself just means that I'm learning and growing and I'm doing for me. It's just being self-efficient. You come up with bullshit excuses on women, only like physical looks. Here we go with the assumption. Women only like money, and women only like insert excuse here. But let me ask you something. How can someone care about you when you don't love and care about yourself? Here we go with a freaking guilt trip. First of all, like I said, you just told on yourself. Women go by looks and they judge a man based on how much money he has and what materialistic things he has. So it doesn't matter how positive and how confident and how much he loves himself. If a woman do not like you, if women do not like you, period, if they see you as an undesirable, as a man that you shouldn't get with, he's not popular, he doesn't have good looks, he don't have status, he don't have money, it's over. And you're talking, first of all, where I don't know Kent personally, but I have given him advice. But like I said, I don't know his situation. I don't know what he goes through as a man. I heard he's very short, so I cannot relate to how he's being treated. Only thing I can relate to him on is being a so-called black man in America. That's the only thing we have in common with. But I'm 6'1", and I'm 400 and something pounds. Before me being this heavy, based on the medicine, I was fit. I was 6 foot. I was 6'1", and I had an athletic, muscular build. But I still couldn't attract women because I was not the status quo. I didn't have a way. I didn't have swag. I didn't have a way with words. I wasn't suave. I didn't have the right charisma. All these extra superficial things. All these fake things that you gotta have. These fake gadgets, I call it. Has nothing to do with attracting a woman or women period. Another thing is you forget women are human beings. Get the F out of here with that BS. I know women are human beings, but to tell you the truth, women are not human. Women are the most cold-hearted, cold-blooded, heartless bitches that ever lived. But you don't want to acknowledge that. The women that you all meet, here we go with the assumption, or talk to, is no better than a guy wasting money away just to fuck. There are so many women out there who look past not only looks, but also money and material things. But you guys are ignorant to them. BS. But I can tell you that many ugly, out of shape, broke guys have gorgeous women. That is BS. No, that's not true. That is not true. If that's the case, then 80% of the guys will not be alone, and you want to have so many guys being alone and living true forced loneliness. Being denied a life. You sound like a TFL in denial. Don't come at me with this pickup artist crap. That David D'Angelo, Lance Mason, David Spade, David Shade, or I forgot his name, but I know Carlos Zuma, and all these other fake ass mystery, all these fake gurus, so-called dating gurus, tell you it's all a lie. Thundercat, they're all frauds. David D'Angelo, Lance Mason, Carlos Zuma, and countless other guys who will call themselves dating experts, especially mystery. He's a fake. They're all frauds. Now let's continue. All because they extract true nature of confidence. I'm an average 24-year-old black male who lives with his father in Atlanta and has no job in a 4-year college, and all I have is an education. Yet beautiful light-skinned girl friend. Why is that? Because I focus on bettering myself. First of all, I am better. First of all, how can you say you're bettering yourself? Maybe the girl is maybe that. First of all, let me before I even finish your last comments, your last sentences. First of all, that girl that you with, I don't know what kind of girls you like, but like I said, a man can't like what he likes. It doesn't matter if he goes for the girl that he likes or don't like. If the woman don't find him attractive, if a woman stereotypes you out for 1 to 5 seconds, if a woman judges you for 1 to 5 seconds, if she don't like what she sees in you, because she's going by looks, you can forget it. You can be educated or uneducated. If you don't have that way of talking to a woman, and it doesn't matter how you talk, how you communicate with a woman, to let y'all know. But because that's not BS. Oh, you got to talk to women a certain way in order to attract women. No, women are just going by what they see and what they like in the first 5 seconds, 1 to 5 seconds. Women, when they see a guy and look at a guy, they decide whether they want to have sex with a guy right away or not, or do anything, or they put you in the category of, this is the man I want to bring home to my father and mother, or the guy I want to marry. Or worse, you be put in the used zone. You're considered the so-called friend. You're in the friend zone just to be used and played. Women put guys in so many different categories. We as men, we don't do that. That girl that you're with who likes you for you, she's the exception to the rule. She's the exception. The exception, a lot of people do not understand. The exception does not swallow the rule. That girl that you're with right now is the exception to the rule. She's not like most women. She has a heart. I don't know her, and I don't know you personally, but based on what you're saying, is that the girl that you're with, she's not shallow, she's not superficial, she's not artificial, she's not fake. To me, she might be conscious. But I don't know her. But she's the exception. She's not like most women out here. And especially in Atlanta. I spent like a couple of days in Atlanta. These bitches are crazy as hell. They're shallow, they're superficial, they're artificial, and they have a false sense of entitlement. And especially so-called black women. Y'all know, brothers know what I'm talking about. With that feminist attitude. And I don't want no man, but I want a man to be like a female with a penis and all that dumb stuff. I like thugs. I like a man who's rough, but I want him to be sensitive at the same time. You cannot, either he's rough or sensitive. Pick one. You cannot choose both. You can't have it both ways, women. But like I said, that girl that this guy is with, she's the exception. The exception is not the fucking norm. The exception does not swallow the freaking rule. Open your eyes for freak's sakes. People gravitate to you when you're real, honest, and genuine. You can't be honest when you aren't even honest with yourself. Having a good intention to start looking for women as human beings instead of a walking sex toy, and see how many good women you out there who value personality over everything. This guy is, first of all, I don't look at women as sex objects. I mean, first of all, with my men going their own way mindset, me as a TFLer, me living true force loneliness, and me having the MGTOW attitude at the same time, I don't look at women as sex toys. I don't even look at women as value. I don't even value women based on how I've been treated for the last 32 years. I'm 32 years old. This guy is 24. He's in his early 20s. He can't tell me anything. You are a young man. You haven't lived life like I have. Wait till you reach 30 years old, and if you're still single, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. But I hope I hope it doesn't happen to you. But I tell you, you're 24 years old. I'm 32 years old. I'm in my 30s. I already know how women are. I already know how the world works. You are a young guy. You're in college, or you just got out of college. You don't know what the real world is. I don't look at women as anything. To be honest, I don't value them at all. I just see them as parasites. But you can call me a woman hater all you want. But like I said, you don't know me personally. So don't judge me. I am real. I'm the most honest guy out here. And let me tell you something about women. Most women, not all, but the majority of them do not like the truth. Most women do not like a man who's conscious. Especially if he's conscious about manhood, especially if he's conscious about understanding how women think and operate. Most women all think that they're different, but at the same time, they will speak up for each other and think that they're all the same. Most women think, because they got a vagina, that every girl is just like them, even though they all want to front that they're so different. But at the end of the day, they're all the same. Unfortunately. I'm the most honest guy and the most sweetest guy and the nicest guy. I've been told that by women, but women don't want to give me a chance. What does that tell you? That tells me that most of these broads out here are full of crap. You know what I'm saying? You can be honest and genuine and sweet, but most women don't like honest men. Most women do not like honest men. If a girl asks you if she's fat and you tell her the truth, you get slammed. If you tell her what she wants to hear, which is a lie, most women, believe it or not, like being lied to. They like having their ego stroked. They like hearing lies. They like hearing what they want to hear because it makes them feel good. Women like lies. They like to hear the lie. They like to live in fantasy. They don't like to live in reality. You don't understand the game. This is a grown ass man education that I'm telling you. No, this guy just don't get it, but he will get it. Especially when it comes to gynocentrism, the way the laws work, and the way these anti-males law works, and female privilege, and feminism and gynocentrism, and how women got this false sense of entitlement and got female privilege. You will understand when you get burned and get fucked over, which I hope it don't happen to you. I hope she's the exception to the rule, like I said earlier. But when it happens to you, when you get that wake up call, don't come crying to me, and don't be coming on here like 2 to 5 years from now or 10 years from now even. Don't come to me and say, Big Boss Calvin, you were telling the truth. You were right. Just like the other guys who were saying what you were saying, you were on point. Especially in the MGTOW community, they know this very well. When you get burnt and get dogged out by a female and get played for a fool and get set up and get messed up or damn near killed by a crazy bitch, guess what? When you get your wake-up call, get your nigger moment, don't come crying to us for help. Because you burnt your fucking bridges. All I'm going to say is, there's no point of arguing with this guy. And I don't like to do this, but I cannot allow people to judge me and make their ignorant assumptions about me when they don't know me personally. And that is just way too damn disrespectful. And I will not tolerate it. And this is what I will do every now and then. At the end of the day, people, the biggest problem that I see on here when men start airing out their grievances and start speaking about their plight openly, about especially with their experiences and relationships with women. It doesn't matter. Let me tell you this. It doesn't matter. You don't have to be in a serious relationship with a woman to know that women are on bullshit. Because if you're a guy who's not part of the status quo, they will show their true colors and treat you like shit because you're not what they want. That you don't fit their fantasy perfect image of what a guy is. But women have the audacity to demand that you like them for who they are, with all their faults and flaws and imperfections, but they want to act like they're perfect. You know, to some of you guys out here, let me tell you, it don't matter how good you are, even if you feel like you're the man, it don't matter how great you are, or how positive you think, and how much confidence you have, and how nice you are, and what your perception is. especially in how positive or negative your views about women are. If a woman don't find you attractive, if she judges you for 1 to 5 seconds and looks at you and labels you as an undesirable, it's over. It's over. It don't matter who you are as a man. It don't matter if you're rich, poor, or what you have and don't have. Like I said, if a woman does not like what she sees, if a woman do not like what she sees in a guy, that it's over. Women only like confidence women only like confidence in a man if they already find that guy attractive. Women will lie and say the reason why she's with this bad boy, this thug, this jerk. Most of these guys are punks. They don't have no confidence. These guys, these loser guys, are not picking these women. It's the other way around. You know, it's like, think about it. Like I said, it don't matter if you're a good man or a bad man. Women think they're superior to you because of gynocentrism. If a woman don't find you attractive, it's over. Women will say, oh, he's confident, to cover up their own ass, that they actually are losers and they like to pick bad boys and thugs because they can control them, manipulate them, give them drama, and have drama in their life and have something to complain about. Because if you're stable and nice and polite and you respect women's space, you respect women, you treat them like you want to be treated, they see that as weak and they see you as boring. If you're stable in your life and you don't do stupid stuff and you don't break the law, you're a loser. Especially in the black community. You know how black women think. And that's real. Women, when it comes to women, when women talk about how do you attract a man, do they say to their girlfriend or to another woman, you got to be confident. A guy doesn't go by looks. He goes by what's on the inside. They don't say that. They don't say that. I'm not a woman, but I know how they talk. You know what I'm saying? The only time a man likes a smart woman if he's already looking for a woman who's intelligent. That's all. Most guys are taught to go by looks instead of go by what's on the inside. And that's the problem with people. We're told to go by the visual instead of judge a person by their character and what they do and their morals. And that's the biggest problem in society. Nobody knows what love is. Everybody's about for self. Do for me. Don't fuck with everybody else's feelings. I'm going to hurt somebody else in order to get mine. And this attitude will get you killed. Especially in a dating relationships scene. In a dating relationship scene, that attitude of I'm going to hurt somebody to get ahead will get you killed. Or damn near killed. Let me say this. When it comes to a woman, do you hear women telling other women, well, guys like smart girls? Hell no. They tell other women, dress like a fop, dress like a slut, be slutty and provocative, and you'll get that dick. That's all. And some women are delusional, and they think if they make a lot of money that they will attract a man. You will attract a male, not a real man, but a male, a lazy ass male who will just take advantage of you, and while you're taking advantage of him, but he's fucking you over. That's what guys do when they try to get women by spending money on them. She'll take advantage of you and fuck you over. That's just the way it is. Don't get mad at the messenger for telling the truth. But like I said, the only way a woman will like confidence in a man, a real woman, is she has confidence and high self-esteem of herself, and she knows what's important, and she knows that a man's heart and character is where it's at. The only way a smart girl can attract a man if the guy is looking for a smart woman. That's how it is. That is not the end-all be-all. First of all, most people are attracted to looks, and especially how they carry themselves, and especially hygiene of that person and how they take care of their body. That's just the reality. Though, if you want to change that, we have to address the truth. Stop believing that the lies that confidence will get you a girl, being nice will get you a girl. It doesn't. Stop giving a damn and try to cater to women's feelings. Stop it. Stop trying to please women. Stop trying to get their approval. Stop trying to pander to them and cater to them and give them everything they want. Make them earn it and make them work for it. Make them earn your respect. Like I said, think about what I said. And that's all I got to say on the issue. I'm out. Peace.